Really good. You know, it's good to go into the Christmas break without a loss, and we're really happy with how we're playing right now, but we definitely have things to work on, and we have some big games right out of the chute after Christmas break, so we have a lot of work to do.
Now for you, scored 17 tonight. It's just kind of how it rolled. I mean, there's been nights where, you know, it's Laura's leading scorer, Madison's leading scorer, I guess. What was working for you tonight?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it's more of just what's, you know, inside out. We did that really well tonight, shooting the three and getting it inside, popping it back out. So, and we do really well on transition, I think, too, sprinting down the floor off a defensive rebound. And I don't know, I think it's really cool that we can all score on different nights like that. And so it was just on for me tonight, I guess.
I'll have you comment on Madeline as well, and I'm sure you guys do a lot of practicing against each other because you play similar positions and do a lot of things similar. So I guess what are your thoughts on the freshman last 2 nights scoring 12 points?
Oh, she's great. I love Madeline Deitchler. She plays so hard all the time, and she makes me a better player, and she makes our whole team better just because she's so strong, and she works really, really hard. You can always count on her to do the best that she can at every single practice, so I'm really proud of her.
For you, your thoughts on maybe what your team needs to improve here during break? I mean, like I said, with Coach, a lot of really tough games right off the bat.
I think like just passing, and we're trying some new things on defense, so just perfecting that and just really perfecting the small things so that way the big things come out big for us in the end.
Kayli, congrats. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Team here.
Oh, you know, they're getting better every game, and they're looking more comfortable. We're trying a few new things this year, so they're getting a little more comfortable with that and getting comfortable with each other. You know, they're really right now shooting the ball very well, and it'd be nice to keep that up. You know, sometimes we don't block out as well as we're supposed to, but we make up on them because we got a lot of athleticism, and we're getting in those passing lanes. So it's been a lot of fun coaching them.
A couple of things. Last night I saw you had 24 assists on your 32 makes, and it was kind of close. No? Okay.
I need to go back and rescout that.
Okay. Well, either way, I mean, there's a lot of good passing and we've got a lot of good ball sharing, and every girl scored tonight. So I guess what do you take from that?
I love it because it means that we're very balanced, and we got kids that can step up, and we have different ones stepping up all the time, and it's been a fun group to coach. It's just been a lot of fun this fall.
Kayli leads the way for you. You're senior, and it's kind of what you expect from her. She just kind of always is real solid and consistent, and she's right there.
Yeah, I know. Can't say anything bad. She's right there. But no, we knew that coming in. And the one that I'm really, really happy for is Laura Hempel, who had to take a year off with that shoulder surgery. And she is shooting the ball awesome and playing just really well. And the other kids have stepped up around her. It's just been really fun.
Comment on Madeline here real quick. Deitchler, your freshman, she scores 12 last night, and then she equals that tonight.
You know what, Madeline, we knew it was going to take her a while to get into the speed of the varsity games, but she's tough as nails. She's got all 3 of those brothers that beat on her at home all the time, and she can take it, and she's going to get better and better, and that's all that's going to happen to her.
You get several, a week or 2 off, and then it really ramps up right away, doesn't it? Red Oak and Loma and IKM Manning kind of right off the bat.
Yep. When we don't have any breaks when we come back after Christmas. So the easy one, not the easy ones, but the ones that we've been playing so far, we've done well. So now we just have to really get a lot stronger and get a lot better over Christmas. So we're ready to go after Christmas.
Coach, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
Yeah, when they bring all their guys inside on our bigs, it's a lot easier for me outside because they bring all their guards in. So I get the shots I want to hit, and I can penetrate it a lot easier.
Can you talk about the development of your game? Last year, a lot more just kind of spot-up shooting, but tonight it looked like you were able to penetrate the lane at times and kind of finish through contact.
Yeah, last year I was more like defense and scored when I had to, but over the summer I've been working on my penetration and getting into the lane, getting my shots up that I want to hit, and more of a scoring game. And it's so easy to do when everyone's focused on our bigs and I get my shots.
This team this year collectively has been playing a lot of really good defense this year, and tonight, again, you hold a team to 27 points. What's been clicking on the defensive end for this group?
Our goal every quarter is an SDQ, a single-digit quarter, and that way, hopefully they're staying in the 20s or 30s, and we just work on our own offense.
Over the break here, what are some things you think this team needs to work on as you get ready for that second half of the season?
Finishing our layups. Tonight we missed a lot of easy bunnies, so I think we're going to work on that.
All right, Nolan, congratulations. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, that happens on the road sometimes, and especially happens week of finals. I think our kids are pretty mentally tired from that. Not trying to make excuses, but Griswold probably is in the same boat. Then you got to go on the road in a back-to-back night, and while we strive for it to be a little less ugly, sometimes that's the way it's going to be. And we're a defense-first team, and I think they are too. So games are going to look like that.
You talk about being a defense-first team. This group this year, I think, is bought in on the defensive end, and you hold a team to 26 last night, 27 tonight. What is it about this group's defense that stand out?
Well, it wasn't always that way at the beginning of the year. I think that's probably been our biggest improvement area is on the defensive end. We have the ability to be multiple because of our length and because of our speed. But these kids play hard. You're not just big and then play well defensively. You're not just athletic and play well defensively. And we went through those growing pains. We gave up 30 points in a quarter in a game we'd really like to have back against AL. But we've learned from it and really grown. And I think we're pretty locked in defensively. When we stay disciplined, we're awful tough, and we always are going to have enough offense.
Nolan Chapman tonight, 23 points for him, 15 of them in the first half. And his game's looks like it's evolved a little bit since last year. He slashed a little bit more tonight, still knocked down some shots. Can you talk about his night?
Yeah, I think last year he was a three-point shooter, and that was about it. The game is easy for our guards because of how good our bigs are. And, Jake and Trey and Matt inside, just do a fabulous job of clearing out space. And so when you see Nolan and Trey and Ben, kind of slip through those gaps are really big because of those post presence that they have. So, he scores really easily. He's a talented player, but it takes those bigs to make it look easy.
Coming in here into the break, you're undefeated in the conference, and you kind of come here for the second half. You got to run through some of the the IKM Manning teams of the world. What do you guys want to work on here over the break to get ready for those teams?
Well, what we just talked about in the locker room is two things. Number one, the improvement we made since our AL game, and it's a pretty substantial improvement. We're definitely playing a lot better basketball in all phases. You take out some missed layups, which we had a lot of them tonight, and I thought we played a really clean game, and defensively taking care of the basketball. Our transition game was really good, but the other thing we talked about was we have a high ceiling, and in many ways we don't feel like we're close to that yet. We're not clicking on all cylinders yet, nor do we want to be in December 19th, but we do want to keep getting better and better every day, and Christmas has always been really good for us, Christmas break, and as our kids have bought into, we need to use that time to get better, and I have no doubt this group will do the same thing.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win, and good luck here down the stretch.
All right, thanks, Ryan.